her roommate borrowed her vibrator. And mine didn't have any batteries at the time. And then when I found it in her drawer, there were brand new batteries there. That's sick.
You can't be mad when they upgrade your merchandise, yo. You can't.
Women share men. They can share vibrators. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
No, women, they're faking orgasms still. And, this woman, she wrote a whole article on this. And I thought it was going to be like, oh, why? But she don't really explain it outside of she pretty much blames men for not for not knowing how to have sex, and also women for not communicating. Yeah. But she says a lot of women tell her that they still be faking orgasms.
Dude, this article was written like a poem.
I know. That's why I didn't know when I saw the headline. I thought it was going to be like a real reason, some research, but it's just her kind of trying to give advice and from her experiences. But was this surprising to you? I know you keep like a tally on the wall. You got the whiteboard of orgasms that happen.
No, I mean, I feel like if you're faking it, then I just don't really see the point in that. That doesn't do anyone any good. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's very counterproductive because the whole point is to enjoy the sex that you're having and really feel that connection and, release the emotions and all the other things aside from, if you're trying to have a kid. But I just don't really see the point if you're just going to fake it all the time.
Yeah, I don't see the point either. But hey, I'm not a woman. And she pretty much said that they feel pressured to feel like they don't want to disappoint their partner. But we talked about the women who said they didn't have like an orgasm from penetration till their late 30s. So yeah. It's interesting. She also mentioned like men just not knowing what women like, and she said, oh, more foreplay, more other things you could do outside of just penetration sex leads to women orgasming. And I guess that information is not out there, but I did find it interesting. But what I didn't see in her breakdown of what could make women orgasm was classical music.
That wasn't there, right?
It wasn't there, but in LA a woman had a loud ass full body orgasm during a concert, Brad. And you could hear it. You could hear like the symphony, and then you just hear her have her moment, and it's a bit intense.
It's pretty impressive. I gotta say, I really feel like she had to be on some drugs. She probably had one of those like little panty vibrator things in, and as the music was going, it just hit that exact spot that she needed, and she had to let it out.
I mean, that was some creative thinking, bro. You really thought she brought a vibrator into the concert?
Yeah, I think so. I think more people do that than we realize.
Wow, like that's like something we should really like do research on, because I would never even think. You think that's a common thing that women are walking around with vibrating panties?
I'm not saying common, but I think that people, when they go out on dates, they want to have fun, they want to be frisky, they want to do something that they think is like taboo in public. That's a big fetish for a lot of people, doing something in public. So you go to a concert like that. Usually concerts in this type of setting, they're pretty classy events. They might be black tie, or at least you're dressed up.
Yeah.
And then, you got your little panty vibrator in. Your man is controlling it in the seat next to you. As the music goes up, the vibrations go up. As it goes down, the vibrations go down. And then
that's a lot. That's a lot. But
I'm just saying.
I do got the clip. Let's hear it. That is intense. I mean, it sounded beautiful.
Yo, you know she slumped over after that. She was like this.
Oh my God. Some spectators said, I saw the girl after it happened, and I assumed that she had an orgasm because she was heavily breathing and her partner was smiling and looking at her in an effort to not shame her. It was quite beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds dope.
I've been to a lot of concerts. I've never had an orgasm at one, like especially from the music, like just sitting there. It did sound really good, I will say, but I don't know. I think she was just really into the music and like really felt something. I don't know. Maybe she was on like an edible and just felt like she was really a part of it. But I think she really was feeling it, bro.
Listen, this ain't gonna be the last you heard of something like this. I'll tell you that. Mad niggas got ideas now. Like,
You,
yes, definitely.
Oh man, yeah, man. You going to see Beyonce this year?
No, I still don't have the tickets locked up, man. We'll see. We'll see.
Shit, yeah.
There's definitely some other things that I want to see though in terms of concerts. I want to go see some like lesser known artists, like smaller venue type of things.
Gotcha.
That's what I would really like to do.
Word. And you brought up vibrators, and this one girl, she says her roommate borrowed her vibrator, and it was so crazy that she had to move out. A horrified Miami woman, she went viral on TikTok because, of course, we're also on TikTok. You know, follow us on TikTok.
That's
we post
right.
videos, TikToks every day. But yeah, she said, you know, her roommate taking her vibrator was the spookiest experience she's ever had. She said it was just an odd experience to go through, definitely at first and hopefully the last. So she was away. She came back in her drawer, her bedside drawer, pulled it out. There was no vibrator there. She was looking for like 45 minutes. Went to her roommate's room, found the vibrator in her drawer.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah. See, that's the craziest part. Not only did she take it, use it, but put it in her own drawer like, oh, I'm going to save this shit from later. This was hitting. Like,
But, bro, she wasn't even sure if it was her. She was like, oh, maybe it's the same brand. You know, maybe it's just a coincidence. So she put like a black dot on it just to find that same vibrator returned to her drawer with the same black dot later. So that proved it. She confronted her roommate. She told, she texted her, and the roommate tried to fucking put it on her friend. She tried to put it on someone else. She didn't even admit to it. She moved out the next day. She didn't feel safe anymore. She said she did research and found like that people like posted this girl, her roommate, like online and said this girl's a liar, like all this crazy shit. Her parents helped her move out the next day. You know, on a lot of TikTok users, they're upset. They're like, crazy story. The worst is wondering how often she's been using it. This is so foul. What an absolute violation. I'm sick. This happened to me. Mine didn't have any batteries at the time. And then when I found it in her drawer, there were brand new batteries there. That's sick. Yo.
No, you can't be mad when they upgrade your merchandise, yo. You can't. Who's helping you out? What you mean?
Did you a favor? I put batteries in the thing. Sorry. I mean, you know,
go to work with it. Like,
women share men, they can share vibrators. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
They need a Facebook group for who's sharing my vibrator. Like
that's really nasty though.
It is.
That's really, really nasty. People move in with it in New York. They do it all the time. Have roommates that you don't know. In Jersey City, you've had roommates that you didn't know. Yeah. Did you have a lock on your door? Like, how did that situation work?
I did have a lock on my individual door, which was nice. Okay. No one ever stole my vibrator. I don't have a fucking vibrator, but that's fucking
no judgment.
that's horrifying, man. The fact, the girl said that she was lying on her. She framed her, and that she was using it as a way to break the lease. But then the girl said she wasn't even signed to the lease, so there was nothing to break. So, she said she's moved on. She blocked her ex-roommate who's stealing her vibrator on all social media. Wow. But do you think this type of shit happens like more often than not? Because that's kind of gross.
Dude, my mom told me from a young age, she was like, listen, you're going to grow up. People are always going to talk about how boys are nasty, but I want you to know that women are just as nasty, if not nastier. And they keep it behind closed doors. You might never know about it, but they are nasty. So be careful.
Damn, your mom kept it real. Yo, she snitched on all the women.
Kept it 100. Kept it 100. My mom is a real one. Shout out Joyce.
Yes.
But Yeah, no, I'm not surprised by this. I'm sure it happens more often than people think. Probably a lot of their roommates are just putting the vibrator or dildo back where it's supposed to be. But this person clearly they were saving it for later and got caught. But it's nasty.
Come on, buy your own fucking dildo. Buy your own vibrator. Buy your own sex doll.
I will say they're not cheap though. But if you're going to be using it like that, you can probably save up $150 to get a good hibachi or whatever you want. So
yeah, it's easier to split the cost. If you're okay with it.
Splitting the cost for a vibrator is wild.
It's a community vibrator. Like, don't be so selfish. Yo, this girl is obviously lonely. Like, women support women, right? No, I think it's gross.
How do women clean those things? Like, is it just like you throw it in the dishwasher? Do you have to like wash it by hand? Like, how does this work?
Bro, I have no idea.
Listen, let us know in the comments what y'all think about this story. Would you be okay?
Nobody would be okay with this, man. This is disgusting. If you're okay with this, go fucking seek some help. Like, that's gross, man. Hell no. Oh man. Like, I don't know. Like, as a guy, like, I don't keep no sex toys around, but like, you think there's guys out there who have sex toys and use it on multiple people, and like, you think women will be cool with that, or you think they'd be like, wait, where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. Like, if you have like handcuffs and they're just handcuffs that you got and you've used them on multiple people, I don't think anybody's gonna have a problem. Like, oh, what other chicks have you used these handcuffs on? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I could definitely see like. If you got butt plugs and you got mad different sizes and like, if you got the selection, they might have some questions for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like homeboy with the micro penis. Like if he had the strap, like if he had the strap on, like would he have to get a new strap on for every woman, or does he like put a condom on it? Like, do you think, because there's actually lesbians out there who aren't in relationships who use like strap-ons. Do you think that they have one for each chick? Like,
I don't know. That's a really good question. For him, though, that's his dick. Like, he don't need... he doesn't have to get... That's his shit. Like, that's the one that he never got. Like, so I think for him, it's just like, listen, you expect him to be smart, clean it up, boil it, whatever nasty shit you want to do to make sure it's clean, like, get it right. But... I've seen the pornos before where they put like a condom on the strap, and I'm like, what is the point of that?
Because they've been using it for multiple scenes and multiple people, so they're trying to be hygienic.
Oh man, a condom on plastic is crazy.
It is what it is, man. It's better than diseases.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But yeah, that's disgusting, man. Watch who you room with, who you're living with, sharing space with. She waited too long to do the Googles. She should have did that before she moved in with this girl. It would have been a lot easier. But yeah, I think she learned her lesson, man. But a lot of these people, they've been putting all their shit on TikTok, yo.
I don't understand it. And I guess it's just this generation now where it's...
She was 30, bro.
Well, it's content over everything. People are trying to go viral. Like, clearly this worked for her. She's got an article. Her video has however many views. Like, it 3.2 million views on a 3-part saga video.
That's crazy. Yeah, maybe she did frame the girl. Maybe this was fake. Who knows? She didn't release the girl's name or anything, but who would go out of their way to do that? That's I feel like it's believable. I believe her. But it's gross. I don't blame her for leaving.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that would freak me out. Yeah, don't touch my vibrator. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.